Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 212. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I go to just a few pages of the Durham Skywriter. I invite you to check out the rest when you have time. But for the most part, I just tell you what's happening today in Durham, give you the weather report, bring you on after the weather report. If you'd like to join me on camera, you can do so by clicking on the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. So you can join me on camera, promote yourself, your business, say hello, whatever. That would be super awesome. And it would also be super awesome if you could share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So we're going to start out with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page, where there's some really, really good programs and services being offered by the city, the county, and local nonprofits as well. Okay, in fact, let me tell you about just a couple, because it is still winter, even though it doesn't really feel like winter. Let me just scroll down here and tell you about the 𝗕𝗓𝗧𝗬 program, because you have until the end of next month to sign up. So the 𝗕𝗓𝗧𝗬 program is the Low Income Energy Assistance Program. Basically, if you're falling behind or you think you're going to fall behind with your heating bill and you have a very limited income, then go ahead and sign up. There's different ways that you can sign up online. You can make a phone call to DSS, which is social services, of course, and they will make a payment of $300, $400, or $500 to Duke Energy, or depending, wherever you get your heat from. And it's a really great program. There's another program called the Low Income Household Water Assistance Program. Do not let the city turn off your water. So if you've fallen behind, then go ahead, sign up for the program, get that help, and keep that water on for you and your family. Okay, there's a city vacancy you might want to know about if you would like to help out with your special knowledge, or if you want to kickstart your political career. So Wednesday is the last day that you can let them know that you're interested in joining the Durham Cultural Advisory Board. There is a vacancy there. You can learn all about it by clicking on the link. So first you go to durhamskywriter.com. Then you scroll down. You go to the word page. Then you scroll down until you see City of Durham, and then you'll see the calendar and the list of vacancies for the upcoming weeks. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Durham County Libraries, they are all open until 8. All of the libraries are open until 8 tonight. Then tomorrow they reopen at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. And there's an art contest that's being held by Durham Parks and Recreation. They're celebrating their 100th year, which is incredible. So let's see. Let me find it. Let me just scroll down real quick. So this is for young people ages 5 to 18. So basically, the program is a cover art contest. So as you probably, hopefully know, Durham Parks and Recreation has a schedule. They call it the Play More Guide. So if you want your kids' art to be on that cover, then you can have them to compete in this contest and see if they win. So there's 5 favorite themes that they like to see the young people explore, either through photographs, drawings, or paintings. And you have until, or rather your child has, until Friday, March 1st to submit their work of art to see if they win the Durham Parks and Recreation Cover Art Contest. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center. No in-person classes today, but there's always online classes that are being offered across the state. They're all totally free. They're really great. So today, here's a free class from 6 until 7:30, how to write a business plan. Very important. Oh, Barb is here. Okay, we're going to bring her on right after the weather. And here's another class from 6 until 8, Introduction to Federal Contracting for the Small Business Owner, doing business with the federal government. That can bring a lot of money, and I bet that's very demanding. So definitely read up on that and attend the class and see what it's all about. Here's another one. Now, this is going to be tomorrow early afternoon, letting you know in advance so you can go ahead and sign up. Treasure Hunt, finding the funds to finance your small business. Here's another one tomorrow early afternoon. Email marketing, quick start tutorial for the small business owner. That's also going to start at 2 o'clock. Okay, let me tell you about 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 Outreach. Most of us know about their monthly feeding program where they give away groceries second Saturdays of every month, but they also have something else. So Families Moving Forward, which is the homeless shelter on North Queen Street downtown, they have a program called There's a King in You, and that is run by 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 Outreach. It's for the boys and the male teens who are at the shelter. So businessmen and male community leaders are invited to step forward and speak and make presentations so that they can inspire the young males to improve their lives, because they're in a tough spot right now. Anybody who's living in a shelter is going through a hard time. So they need inspiration, and they need really something to look forward to and to grasp for the future. So definitely sign up with 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 Outreach. I have the information right there on the Word page. And just to let you know, I remember my mom's dentist. He and his brother left home as preteens because they were very, very, very poor. He was looking forward to becoming a dentist, and it took him, and it was amazing. So they left home. They lived in the streets. Dr. McMillan went to school. His brother stayed in the streets and eventually died in the streets. But Dr. Mack, I remember hearing that he went to school on his own, stayed in the libraries when he was not in the school, and slept, in abandoned buildings and stuff with his brother, and eventually became a doctor at like age 50. But he did it. So you can go through these hard times and still really aim high. It might take a little longer, but it can happen. So definitely help the young men to look forward to the future by signing up with 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 Outreach. All right. Looks like SCORE's got something going on. And SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have mentors. You can talk to them over the phone. You can talk to them in person, online, etc. And they have these free webinars. They're really great. And they're live webinars, just like Durham Tech's webinars. They're all live, so you can ask questions. So it looks like there's going to be a workshop tomorrow at 1 o'clock, so sign up now. It is called Mastering Small Business Taxes, a Startup Guide to Taxes. And that, again, is going to be online tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Okay, let's go to the health page. There's only one, well, there's a lot happening on the health page, where, of course, I've got your COVID numbers. But one thing that I'm going to mention for today is the fact that the HELP program will be open tomorrow at 10. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. You can donate or you can borrow at 3 months at a time. Things like wheelchairs, knee scooters, bedside commodes, walkers, canes, all kinds of things. So they are located at 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100, and they're open only 2 days a week. Tuesdays, 10 to 2, so that's tomorrow, 10 to 2, and then Fridays, 1 to 5. Okay, and now, let's go to the top of the page, the health page, and click on that big blue health events button and see what support groups are meeting. Okay, let's scroll down here. Let's see. Kids Can is tonight. Now, tonight it's virtual, so it's online only. Kids Can is for young people ages 4 to 10 whose parents, guardians, grandparents have been diagnosed with cancer. They get their questions answered, and they also get to hang out with kids in the same situation. So you can sign up your child, again, age 4 to 10. So it's tonight, 6:30 until 7:30, and it's run by Duke. Now tomorrow, they're going to have another virtual meeting, the Duke Dementia Morning Care Partner Support Group. That's a long title. Basically, it's for people who have loved ones with Alzheimer's or dementia or other, mind, how can I put it, challenging illnesses dealing with age. So that's going to be tomorrow, starting at 10:30, and it is virtual. I do have the link, so you can either call or write for for all the information that you need to join that meeting, and that is run by Duke as well. All righty, let's go to the Senior Scope page and See what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Free parking, free membership, free activities, free lunch. It's a really great program. So let's see what's happening. Let's see. So aging in place. Let me scroll down to that. There it is. So certified senior housing specialist Tracy Drakeford Pierce. She's going to be leading a presentation called Aging in Place. It's a workshop that's going to be held today from 12:30 until 1:30 in the theater. So call real quick and see if you can get in. Extension 110. The phone number is 919-688-8247. So see if you can get in real quick and then rush over there for the Aging in Place workshop. And let's see. Oh, also happening today, this one you don't have to register for. So from 1 until 2 today, Amber Taylor is going to lead a Zumba-style cardio dance class. That sounds like a lot of fun. So you don't have to register. Just head out there and get there by 1 o'clock, and you should be able to join the Zumba-style cardio dance session. Lots of fun, and it's free. Okay, now tomorrow at 10:30, Durham Tri, and that stands for the Durham Together for Resilient Youth, and also Senior Pharmacist. They're going to be co-hosting a medication safety and saving lives workshop. That's going to be tomorrow from 10:30 until 11. You don't have to register, just head over there so you can learn how to keep your medications safe and out of reach of the people who the medication's not prescribed to. So keep your family members safe and the kiddies. And sometimes visitors, sometimes they get nosy. It happens. They go into your medicine cabinet when they use the restroom. And anyway, keep your medications safe. So you don't have to register, and that is tomorrow at 10:30. Now, let me scroll up to, oh, wait, here's something else. Wait, there's a grief peer support group. That's going to be tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock. So you do have to register for that. So I'm letting you know now so you have time to go ahead and register for that. That's going to be tomorrow. And while you're at it, register for the Valentine's Day dance, which is going to be on Wednesday from 1 until 3, sponsored by Weatherby Healthcare. They're going to have music and food and dancing and lots of fun for Valentine's Day. Okay, now there's going to be some tech. Let me scroll up to DCSL Connect. Those are the tech activities. So tomorrow, 9:30 until 10:30, TED Talk Tuesday with Ted Rogers Jr. talking about tech. And you don't have to register for that, just show up. Okay, now the last page we're going to go to is the Let's Go page. Let's go there. Calendar of events page. Let's see what's on the docket. While Barb is patiently waiting, let's see. New Visions are going to have free meals today for people in need. They'll be giving away free meals from 3 until 6. They're at 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill, served by the 5 and the 5K bus. Now, here's something that's relatively new, Walk to Wellness. That is a club. The meeting will be, I shouldn't say meeting because they'll be walking, Lion Park Recreation Center, 1309 Halley Street, on the indoor track. They have a track that's above the gym. It's really nice. So they're gonna have low impact aerobics and also walking for health. That's going to be tonight at the Lion Park Recreation Center from 6 until 7. The District 2 PAC meeting is tonight. PAC is Partners Against Crime. So this is where people who live in northern Durham, or at least north of downtown, they're going to be meeting at the Edison Johnson Recreation Center, 500 Murray Avenue, from 6 until 8-ish. Find out what's going on in your community and also find out about city and county programs and services. And I think, you know what, you can, if you can't go in person, you can also call and get information about attending via Zoom. You can do that also. Now, if you like disc golf, which is a fancy way of playing Frisbee, the Glass Jug on Highway 55, they're going to have their weekly disc golf putting tournament. Bring 3 putters, and then you pay $6 to play in this double elimination randoms double tournament. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like fun. So that should be really fun tonight. It's going to be from 6 until 10 at the Glass Jug Beer Lab. Okay, now if you like to dance, the Hayti Heritage Center, they're having their Heritage Rhythms African Dance class. It's going to be tonight from 6:30 until 8. There is a $10 fee, and still, it should be lots of fun. You'll be stretching and getting limber, and then learning African dance steps for health. That should be really fun. The People's Alliance and Durham Beyond Policing, they are co-hosting a screening of a documentary called 36 Seconds, Portraits of a Hate Crime. You might remember those 3 young people, those Muslim American, I almost said kids, young people who were murdered by this guy who had a problem with parking. Anyway, you want to look into that by, I just got balloons. Well, how did that happen? Wow, thank you. However that happened, cool. But anyway, so you probably heard about it. I remember Native Dean, the Muslim rap group, they did a really great song about it called, I think, 3 Innocent Lives. I think it's what it's called. But anyway, look at this documentary, 36 Seconds, Portraits of a Hate Crime, at the Carolina Theater. Tickets are $12.56. So there's going to be a Q&A afterwards. And then there's going to be a panel discussion with Leonida Inge from WUNC Radio. And then Commissioner Nita Alam will be there, Senator Jade Chowdhury, and also District Attorney Satana DeBerry. So again, tickets are $12.56. And I do have a link so you can click and attend the 36 Seconds Portraits of a Hate Crime screening. Marvis Fun's going to have her Stay Well virtual line dance class from 7 until 8. It's free and it's on Zoom. The Triangle Orchid Society, they're going to have their meeting, and they do meet in Raleigh, but there are members from Durham, I'm sure. They'll be meeting at the J.C. Ralston Arboretum on Beryl Road in Raleigh tonight at 7:30, where Linda Thorne from Seagrove Orchids will lead a discussion on dendrobiums. I think it's a kind of orchid, and she will have some on hand for sale. The meeting starts at 7:30. Okay, there's going to be music bingo and karaoke night at the Hayti Collective Kitchen. That's in the Phoenix Crossing Shopping Center on Fayetteville Street. So it starts at 11 and will go until 8 and goes until 11-ish. Free admission, but it is a restaurant, so of course they would love it if you'd order dinner. Now tomorrow, very quickly, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have a rabies vaccination clinic. They have it every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Call, make your appointment, either between 9:30 and 11 or between 2 and 3:30. You pay $10 cash when you get there and get your pet vaccinated. Okay. East Regional Library, they have the over 50 crowd for the older folks where you hang out and I guess you bring your coffee or whatever and just chill, talk with other older folks about stuff, I guess. This is going to be at the East Regional Library tomorrow from 10 until 11:30, 211 Lick Creek Lane. The grocery giveaways tomorrow, because tomorrow's Tuesday. New Visions, they will be back 1306 Fayetteville Street, giving away groceries starting at 12:30. Get there a little early if you can, because they need to do just a bit of paperwork. They need to know how many people are in your family so they can give you enough food. Let's check the weather. It's not drizzling here on Cap Street, but it is 57 degrees, which is great. And it's supposed to be drizzling. It is really cloudy here. It's going to be raining all day long, and it will go up to 60 degrees, which is fabulous for winter. Now, tomorrow it's going up to 59, but it's going to be sunny tomorrow, which is fantastic. All righty, let's bring on Barb and see what's new with her. Oh, wait, a shout out to Boley, Oklahoma. I got the t-shirt. That's one of those all black cities that flourished right after, let's see, the early 1900s, because my grandmother and great-grandmother escaped Alabama, lived in Boley for I guess a few years, and then moved north to the Chicago area. All right, let's bring on Barb. Barb, what's new?
Boy, I'm coughing. I hope that I am able to
Ooh,
talk this morning.
ooh, ooh, I hope so.
I,
Ooh,
pardon me.
grab some water real quick. I
I
can do the
got,
weather again.
okay, what? Okay, let me do that. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like I was saying about the weather, it's 57 right now. Put in the comments below if it is raining where you are. But right here on Cap Street, I don't think it's drizzling just yet, but it is cloudy, really cloudy. And it looks like it's going to be cloudy all day. Rain is in the forecast for just about all day and tonight. It's going up to 60, which is fantastic. And then tomorrow, 59 degrees and sunny. And let's see. Oh, we have a wind advisory. Whoa. So, a wind advisory by 3 a.m., upcoming. So tonight or tomorrow morning at 3 a.m., there's going to be a wind advisory. Ooh, okay. I'm not used to it being windy here. I'm from the Windy City. I'm from Chicago, so wind doesn't scare me. But I'm not used to it being windy here, so it's kind of trips me out when it does get windy. Now for the rest of the week, looks like Wednesday is going up to 55, sunny. Thursday, 62 and sunny, which is unbelievable. Friday, 59 and cloudy. Saturday, 50 and cloudy. Sunday, 48. How did that happen? But anyway, 40. I can't complain. Can you? No. 48 and cloudy. Looks like the middle of next week is going to be 71. That is crazy. I'm here for it. I am totally here for it. So I can say for those who are having maybe trouble with heating, it's not as bad this year as I would say past years. I mean, being able to survive in 60 and 70 degree temperatures, I think is so much better than trying to, hang in there when it's in the 20s and 30s. So I'm thankful, really thankful. Again, if you're having trouble with your heating bill, check out the LEAP program. I told you about that. It's on the word page. It's also on the senior page as well, and it's the Low Income Energy Assistance Program. So make sure that you can definitely take care of your heat so that everybody is warm this winter. And let's see if Barb is back. Are you back yet, Barb? Not yet. That's cool. We can wait. We can wait. In fact, let me grab my iPad. Oh, she is
I,
back. Okay.
I am here.
Hey.
Do I have a voice?
Yes, you just much better.
Wow. I, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. And I can feel it's kind of raspy still.
It's happened to
Interesting.
me. Oh
Did
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Never.
it's happened to me.
That's
But
a
you know what,
first.
Barb? I just heard yesterday somebody was talking about something called liquid I IQ or IV or anyway, it's some kind of an additive that you add to water. It's a flavor, and it hydrates you more than water, several times more than water. And they were saying if your throat feels dry, and sometimes it does. I don't know how often you get to watch my show, but a lot of times I complain that my throat's dry or my mouth is dry all of a sudden. And I think when you talk a lot, that happens. But I'm thinking of getting this liquid IV or IQ or whatever. And I think I'm going to drink some of that right before going on the air in the future and see if that helps.
Well, I think I actually have electrolytes in my water.
Oh,
I think it's very unusual. And I
hmm,
think I swallowed wrong and it just never
oh,
recovered from it. You know?
wow.
So that's bizarre. I just
Happens to the
wanted,
best of us.
um, I learned this is Black History Month.
Hmm.
And I learned something this morning, and I just wanted to pop in.
Ooh,
And
okay.
uh, did you know that there were two black female hot air balloon pilots? I didn't
No.
know that. I never knew
Oh.
that.
What
And
state are they in? Do you know?
well, I asked, I'll tell you about it actually, because
Mhm.
I put it in the ballooning group, but I had that question in the ballooning group, and what was more exciting is when I shared what being a co-pilot brought up for me as the
Mhm.
answer, because one of the members asked that, and co-pilot answered, "The world has been graced by two remarkable black female balloon pilots, each making
Wow.
history in their own right.
Whoa.
Number one is Captain Joyce Beckwith." And so when I put this in the group, I'll read you about that because it's interesting. But when I
Okay.
put that in the group, I learned that one of the top female balloon pilots in the United States was the one who trained her. So to get, so
Ooh.
she could get her license.
Okay.
And so all of that was just, just so happened that there was a teacher who is a balloon pilot. Oh, just a minute, kids. My corgi kids are here.
Oh, that's fine.
Um,
That's fine.
uh,
We love
she
them.
she is a teacher. Her other
Mhm.
profession is teaching, and she says, "Well, I
Mhm.
need this for school, and the children had asked, if there
Mhm.
was any female balloon pilots, and so I learned that today. But it said she was born and raised in Kenya. Captain
Wow.
Joyce Beckwith is affectionately known as Captain Smiles. Never.
Wow.
She became the first licensed black female balloon pilot after earning her
Yeah.
license in
Ooh.
it's only been in 2018. So
Wow.
so all
That's
this history,
awesome.
because we've
Yeah.
had lots of male uh, black balloon pilots, but I never knew this before.
Oh, okay.
and and but she got started in 2018, and she went to the flight school in Albuquerque at that airborne heat balloon flying school, and that's my
Cool.
friend owns that. But she began her commercial flying career in 2019,
Mhm.
and she's actually flying over the I think it's pronounced Masai Mara National Reserve.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
in South Africa.
Wow.
So
What is the commercial aspect to balloon flying? Is that like
well,
just
that's a
flying
balloon rides.
customers?
You give balloon rides. You
Oh,
sponsor.
okay.
You're in big events and stuff.
Oh, okay.
There's private and commercial, but
Okay.
in order to be paid for balloon rides, you'd have to have a commercial license.
That makes
And the
sense, and that's
other
good.
female balloon pilot and this name is very long, but it's 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗓𝗓
Mhm.
Methobula from South Africa.
Wow.
And she's only 27 years old.
Whoa.
And she's South Africa's first black woman
Wow.
pilot.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Coming
head
up.
over to the balloon page and read about those.
Yeah, well, I'm going to let
Thank
Brigetti
you.
know because I think that they both should be. I mean, our friend Brigetti,
Mhm,
she
mhm. She's in South
interviews authors and stuff, but she's there in South Africa as well.
Mhm,
And I think that would
mhm.
be a great person to interview in some of her shows.
For sure. Wow, well, thank you for that.
I just,
I always love a
uh,
new twist on Black History Month. That was definitely a new twist.
yeah, so
Love
it's
that.
there for you if in the Balloon Talk group if you want to pick it up.
I
That's
will.
right.
Thank you.
It's been a crazy morning because I've been a day ahead all morning long. I thought this was
Mhm.
the 13th instead of the 12th,
Oh,
al-
yeah. So, mhm,
albeit I had all of my work on Facebook. I was putting the 12th properly,
mhm,
and then,
mhm.
but psychologically or mentally, I was thinking, oh, this is the 13th. and, and I think I was kind of panicked because I had lots of live streaming commitments tomorrow
Mhm,
that
mhm.
and meetings and so forth. So it
That
was
that
good to
happens
be
a
able to
lot
catch it.
with me because, I'm trying to stay ahead with the Skywriter, updating the events.
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I'm more aware of what's happening. Like maybe I'll feel it feels like a Wednesday because I've been writing about what's happening on Wednesday for the past hour or two. So yeah, your mind can definitely get stuck on the wrong date. That's for sure.
Can I get an opinion from you?
Sure.
Because I know we both love StreamYard, but you see my icon on here when I can't come on camera.
Hmm.
That, and we all talk StreamYard into. We said there needs to be something vibrating around the icon when we're
Hmm.
talking, just to let people know we're talking. But this is how big our icon is, as you see. And
Hmm.
watch what happens if I switch my camera to on. I have
Yeah.
another virtual camera application, and look how much bigger
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
But you don't have the benefit of
It
any
doesn't.
there's no
Yeah.
vibration or anything from a sound standpoint. And that was one of the things that we all said we liked, but I just have a gut feeling that it might not be the best thing for me to do in streaming
Hmm.
to YouTube, just going via audio,
Yeah, I think the
What are your
avatar.
thoughts?
I think the avatar is better because it moves. And I just realized just this second, looking at your avatar, that it's voice activated. The line gets fatter when your voice is louder. Did you notice? I just noticed it just now.
On this one that's on right now,
No, no, the
the other one,
actual.
yeah, that's I, was we were beta testing that, and I actually, because I said if we had something vibrating over
Mhm. Yeah.
the icon, it was still, if someone didn't have their audio turned on, they
Hmm.
would know that someone was behind the voice.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
psychologically, it would be better.
I like that. I like how how it's bigger when you're louder. I like that.
But do you think that the icon itself needs to be any bigger, or you think that's
Yes,
big
I
enough?
do.
Because that's what I was getting at. I think I need to suggest that to StreamYard. They need to make that, about as twice as big as it is. Because
Yeah.
you would still be able to see the waves go around the
Hmm.
avatar,
Yeah,
the
I
sound
think it should
waves,
be
bigger.
much
At least,
bigger, where the circle is almost reaching the edge of the rectangle there on the
yeah.
top and bottom. Yeah.
I think it would help as far as just if someone is passing by and they are
Hmm.
wondering what's going on, that kind of thing to grab their attention. I think it would be much
But I
better.
can see why it's small though, because the bottom of the circle just touches your lower third, and so I think they want it to be
The
neat.
identity to be
Yeah.
able to put the identity on stream, yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't always use that, but yeah, you got a point there. But it just seems
Yeah.
like it would visually be better.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, I
Well,
appreciate
maybe
that.
they could make it like a oblong or something instead of round. Then it could take up more space.
Ah,
But it might look kind of weird though,
yeah,
depending on
that'd
whatever
be.
your avatar is.
Yeah,
But
right.
another reason why it would look better larger is because, like yours, for example, has such fine detail,
Uh huh.
and it just seems like almost a waste to not be able to see
Yeah, what it
more.
is.
Yeah, yeah. I personally would like to see it bigger so that I can see more detail. I can see the balloon in the background and the turquoise jewelry, and yeah, I mean it's really a nice avatar. It's very nice. It should be bigger.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time this morning, but I did want to drop by and I wanted to
I'm
check
glad
that
you dropped
out.
by.
Yeah.
I'm really glad. I'm so glad that you mentioned Gemini, which is the AI for Google,
Mm-hmm.
because suddenly I'm getting videos recommended on YouTube about Gemini.
Oh
And I
yeah.
wouldn't have known what that was if you hadn't told me.
Well, yeah, it's exciting, and that's definitely I've spent way too much time in AI, I guess.
Well, actually, what I'll tell you what's really super duper exciting, Arc, Arc Search. I think that's going to be Arc Search can be used as an app or as a browser.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I might switch over. I'm watching videos about it. It uses the chromium.
Yeah.
What's the word? Browse guts, innards.
Yeah.
It's built with chromium,
Right.
and which means it's, according to Guy R. Cook, less fluff.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't know. I'm considering Arc. And I haven't messed around with Gemini yet, but I know I will.
Yeah, I've been
I-
focused on the AI with the images and the text. And so
Mhm,
I like the fact that we can now search and get more current results, you know.
mhm.
So that helps a lot.
And that's only if you have the paid. Isn't that what you said yesterday?
On well,
I mean, last week.
yes, on
Yeah.
ChatGPT,
Hmm.
yes.
Okay.
But being that Copilot was, it's interesting you bring that question up because I used Copilot to ask that question,
Hmm.
and it is using Chat GPT-4,
Hmm.
and that is going through the Edge browser. Okay, so it's like
Okay.
I'm here in StreamYard with you using the Edge browser today.
Okay.
And I do that because there's less bloat to that browser, just like what,
Hmm.
Guy's talking
Bloat.
about,
Great
because
word.
it's based on Chromium too, also,
Hmm.
I mean.
Okay.
And so I'm looking at that and I'm wondering if Google's going to take some of the bloatware out of that because it is just, um, you know, Edge has gotten so much better and more
Wow.
reliable. But now with Google, with what they're doing with their AI, is
Hmm.
supposed to be, coming out current. So Google should be better, but I don't know
Hmm.
yet. I mean, that's what testing is all about. And
Hmm.
something like that, where you're going back in history, if it's over 2 years old, it's going to be in there and be more likely to
Hmm.
be 100% correct than not,
Okay.
just because of the length of time it's been in there.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
the newer stuff is definitely something we need to be concerned about. And I didn't share this out today, but I thought because I kind of wanted to have this chat with you, I did put the link to your studio in our Born to Stream Live group that we're all
Oh,
in.
okay. Thank you.
Just,
Okay.
that's all of our OG friends in
Hmm.
live
Hmm.
streaming.
Yeah.
I also put it in TJ Walker's group just because TJ's live in there now, and I thought if they're
Hmm.
looking for me and they want help, they need to know that I'm live somewhere else.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and so we could have visitors, but I just it was just an afterthought. But I didn't stream it to another audience because I wanted to get your feedback about the avatar thing because I know we all work so
Hmm.
hard. It's like, okay, we know that people can't always come on screen, and even though we would do that regularly, we needed to have an alternative. So
Hmm.
virtual cameras are like what you saw. I could turn my camera on, but I was using another software application to control. I have
Okay.
like 25 different screen options I could put through that and switch
Wow.
cameras,
Wow.
multiple cameras and so forth.
Hmm.
And so that's of that to me is the best way, except that the drawback is there's no visual element while an avatar is being used, like what we just
Hmm.
saw my other one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who knows? Talk with that software developer and see if they can't do something from that direction. It's maybe
It's really helpful to have something like that. I know Zoom has it because sometimes I'm in a class or meeting where there's like 100 people, and I'm like, who's talking? And if it weren't for the fact that they have the vibrating, around the speaker
uh huh.
avatar, I wouldn't
You wouldn't
know.
know, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about because I think
Hmm.
that's real important.
Yeah.
So because I think I'm going to be going live on my YouTube channel fairly regularly now, and I
Okay.
trying to get that plan because I know that where I'm at with the corgi kids and the studio environment that I'm better off just going audio right now. So
Okay.
that's why I wanted to do that. But
Have
we'll
you
see.
started doing the Amazon thing yet? Going live on Amazon?
No, I haven't started going live
Oh, okay.
on
Okay.
Amazon yet, but you can do that via audio as alone versus audio and video as well. But
Okay. I
for
hope I
that,
get a notification. I'd love to see you or hear you.
yeah.
So I hope I
Well,
get the notification.
we're in enough enough groups together that I'm sure
Mhm.
that I can.
I'll know. Somehow I'll know.
Yeah, exactly. But and then of course I wanted to catch because I thought of you when that girl asked that question, and I thought, well,
Mhm.
that's news to me, and I try to stay up on everything, but that was very interesting because I wasn't aware of
Thank
it.
you
I'm
for
going to
that.
have to
Yeah.
go back in the group, actually in the balloon group, and find out if those either of those girls are members because they could quite.
Ooh.
I didn't even think of it. I was just,
Yeah,
wow,
invite
I didn't
them.
know
Yeah.
that,
Yeah. Oh
but
yeah, invite them. That would be awesome.
because then that would be a good guess for you too for Black History
Absolutely.
Month. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'll
Wow.
check on that.
Thank
All
you,
right. Well,
Mara.
you have a good rest of your day, and
You too.
I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye
Talk to you soon.
bye.
Okay, bye-bye. That was fun. And you can drop by as well. I do Bull City Hangout every weekday at noon and then Saturdays at 10 a.m. You can almost always join me. Sometimes I do have to pre-record the show because I might have like a meeting or class or I'm called away or whatever. But for the most part, Bull City Hangout is live. So with that, have a beautiful day. Check your elders, make sure they're okay, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.